Josh told me he wanted to wash my truck. It's like 2 in the morning. He said he's gonna do it. We got all the lettering off. I'll let him go to town and do what he needs to do. The hood's steaming.
This is terrible.
Got the mobile rig getting cleaned. Hey, you said you wanted to do it, so I mean...
This pressure washer isn't doing shit.
Yeah, the pressure washer, even at full blast, doesn't get all that stuff off.
No, it's not working properly.
Yeah, but you physically, like, even at full blast, it never gets it all. You have to...
It's like 27, isn't it?
You have to hand... Well, it's like 31 right now, but you have to, like, hand wipe it. I kind of like how that came out, too. I just need to get the back box so I can clean out the back seat.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give...
Alright, she is a little cleaner now.
A little.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Ain't perfect, but... You know, it's also an ice skating rink back here.
I give it a B.
Oh, I'm about to fall on my ass. So,
Buying more shit.
well, there you go. Now we're going to drive through this. I should have cleaned that off a little bit first.
Yeah.
Looks like little spermy swimming, but alright, let's get out of here. I noticed this emblem looks a little crooked, too.
You put that on.
I don't know, it looks crooked. Let's go check the other side.
It is crooked.
I noticed that.
Your OCD is...
Yeah, this one's straight.
You see this plant growing here? What are you doing?
Yeah. Alright, it is 3:25 in the morning. I'm going to be going home here in a minute. There's Josh with his Koya. Shit sits just about as high as my truck. His lifted Koya. So I'm going to go home, go to bed. I got to be up around like 8 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm going to get like 3-4 hours of sleep, something like that. And then that will allow me to get Dan's truck delivered. He's picking that up tomorrow, so you'll see that. Alright, we're back at it again. It is 9:32. So we're heading to the yard now. We got to go hook up the 40-footer, get Dan's truck off of said 40-footer. He's going to be here around 10:05. So I'd like to get it running and started and warmed up for him. So make life easier as opposed to sitting and, you know, trying to start a truck when he's here. It's actually really nice today. It's like 42 right now. Minor wind, but it's definitely not bad at all compared to what it's been. So figures the furnace goes out on the days that it's like brutally cold. We get it fixed. We are here. I set myself up and I am close enough. All right, so I'm gonna get this thing popped. Yeah, the hood sucks for some reason. You got to stick a screwdriver through there. I'm hoping that I brought one, but it is beautiful today, guys. I'm telling you what, this is the warmest 41 degrees I have ever felt. Turn the fuel shut off on. We'll pop the hood. See how dead the battery is. Yeah, she's pretty dead, but that tells me that the alternator was still charging it. So I'm gonna go ahead, get this thing started, and then we'll hook up to it. He's gonna be here probably in like 20 minutes. Alright, so I did this so y'all could stop complaining. Look how nice, look how pretty this thing looks now. There's a little bit of rust on the door, a little bit of rust on cab corner and the bed corner, but like the truck is just, this thing is immaculate looking. Cleaned the wheels last night. It was freezing, it was worth it though. Look at that. The thing just looks pretty now. I had to grab this thing so I could get the hood open. But I got all the labels and stuff off. You know, there's little bits of paint damage and stuff. It's not perfect. You know, I get little scratches here and there. But all in all, I think we did all right. All right, we got her primed. Looks like we have battery power. Let's see if she starts. Okay, she runs. So bear with me over the sound, but the alternator decided to stop charging. These batteries obviously were shot, but they are at 7.5 volts. I checked it with the multimeter. Whew! Sounds like my case going in. There she goes. Now we're gonna get out of here. I gotta go to the bank. So it's the afternoon now. If you guys ever had to replace this bulb right here, this goes underneath. You see that little thing? This goes underneath and in there, and that illuminates this whole thing up. I showed you guys we replaced everything in here. We're getting the truck ready. I'm just kind of personalizing everything and getting it to my, taste and all that bullshit. So I'm gonna plug this bulb in and see if she works. All right, you can see if I turn the light on, now that illuminates out there and it lights up this whole area. So I'm gonna get that little piece put back in, like so. And there you go. All right, every bolt is in. Sorry, my phone's gonna die. Battery too low to use flash, but yeah, so all the interior is back in. Now we close the door. I literally just greased that. There is a light here now. There's a light there now.
Literally have no makeup on and my hair's
Oh well, you'll be fine. You're pretty. You're getting her to drive. I forgot to put the key back in, but it's gonna be great.
scared.
Now adjust your little seat.
Okay.
Yeah, you look gorgeous on camera. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so what do I do?
It's just an automatic. You just fucking drive it like that. It's literally the Dakota, but bigger. So yeah, no, it's not. You have to. Yeah, there's buttons on the side.
What?
Push it forward.
What buttons?
The one that's in the middle. Push it forward. There you go.
Okay. That might be good.
So she's not used to actual power.
No.
You drove an Accord, you've driven the Dakota, which is just, I think the Accord's faster than Dakota, and you had a CRV. So you've had severely underpowered vehicles your entire life. And now I just put her in a Cummins with an 80 horse tune. So, I'm just gonna set that there.
Okay.
So, yeah, there you go. Now you're good.
This one's harder to push in.
Yeah. You're already feeling the torque just by putting it in drive.
Babe, I'm scared. Why didn't you pull in the turkey hill?
Because I didn't want to.
I'm scared.
No one's coming, you're good.
How do I get out of here?
You go through there.
Through which part?
Right there, you just pull out right there, yeah. Just don't hit the curb, don't curb the wheels. Don't curb my wheels, oh no. The wheels my daddy paid for. There's 2 cars coming and then you can give her the beans. If you want to, you can give it the beans on the way out, it doesn't matter. Alright, you can go.
I don't like this thingy right here.
That's fine. What do you think?
I like it. Ooh, this wheel.
The steering wheels, yeah, it is a little loose. I'm going to try to adjust the box. I'll do a video on that, but besides the steering...
Babe, I feel like I'm swerving.
Yeah, no, it's the steering. I know, it sucks. The only thing wrong with the truck now that I put the belt on it is the steering box.
I can't really see it on
It needs a box. Well, yeah, you have to sit back.
that. You can still can. Short, babe. Remember, I'm only 5'3".
You like?
Yes.
I'll have you get on it once or twice, but... A little bit more power than the Dakota.
A little bit, you know.
She's gonna want one.
And I'm not trying to pay those fuel prices.
Sheets is the cheapest, and it's $5.99 at Sheets.
I need to get used to the steering wheel, though.
I know. I'll fix that sometime, probably this weekend coming up. I'll probably just adjust it, maybe do a 1/4 to 3/4 turn.
Try not to smack into one of those poles because the steering wheel is like.
I mean, you're not even close to it, but... I'm hoping at some point we can get away from these two idiots, because that guy up there is doing like 40. This is a 45, so we're not even, like, she can't even really drive it. Alright, so we're gonna go the opposite way of what those two idiots are going. We'll go this way. Nice. She likes how fast it is. Minus the swervy steering.
Why is it like this?
It's a Dodge. It's a typical Dodge problem is steering and transmissions. Luckily, the entire front end is solid. It's literally just the steering box. Just focusing.
My first time driving something this freaking big. This is huge compared to my little Dakota.
Now we're making a sharp 90 right here, just remember.
Oh, shit. There's another ram behind us.
Oh,
He was getting pretty close to my ass. I guess I'm not going fast.
well then you can drive faster. Here, give her the beans.
I was already going pretty damn fast. Idiot. Sorry, the steering wheel's making me kind of focus harder.
Yeah, you get used to it.
I wasn't used to it.
Put my hand right here just in case. If you want. Alright. How you liking it so far?
I like it, except for the steering. That's the only thing I don't like. You know, I almost rammed into a mailbox.
It's fine.
It's fine.
If you would have hit it, I could have made a good title, but guys, mind you, it's 9:38 right now. I got up at 9. I got home at 5. So I'm a little tired. It's fine though. It's Thanksgiving. It's what we do on our days off. Drop kids off. That's the Timbrins. People ask me how the Timbrins are. If you don't mind a little bit of a bump, they're a great budget option. But if you want that ride and comfort 100% of the time, then you got to get airbags. But you're gonna spend $700-800 as opposed to these that were free. Just a wee bit bumpy, but it's a 3/4 ton. You know, what do you expect? I'm gonna have her floored here in a second once we get to the next road down when we make the left. I'm gonna have her give it the beans.
It was a funny story.
It was a funny story. I'll get to why it was funny in a second. Alright, give her the beans. Just floor it. Floor it. All the way. All the way. All the way. Come on, floor it.
Babe! Babe! Floor!
Alright, give it the beans now. Floor it. Floor it. Floor it. You're not flooring it.
The steering wheel scares me.
You're not even flooring it. We're gonna come back later. I'm gonna have her floor it. Alright, the house is right here. Dingle. Jesus. I'm gonna have her floor it later. She's tiny, so here's the jump.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna try this again. Because we're leaving again. We're going to Thanksgiving dinner. And she's gonna drive now.
Ow.
She thought that she was going to get out of driving, so she wore heels, and it didn't work. All right.
Okay. Why is the check engine light on?
That's for the intake air heater performance.
Whatever that is. Okay.
It's the grid heater.
Spanish food.
My favorite chip.
Stop.
It's
Hey,
not.
I can't see out of the mirror. If that's not.
No, you just cut 12 people off,
Did I?
including a preschool.
Yeah, I need my sunglasses.
I have
I
sunglasses.
don't like the steering wheel.
There you
Ew.
go. Oh, ill. Apparently Dodge calls this an ashtray. Oh, you're good. You let her eat. Let it eat. Look at this, how fast the speedometer just goes. And you're not even floored. I know you're not floored.
There's cops everywhere.
So 06 and 07 truck, I don't know about 07s, but 06s at the very least, they keep accelerating after you let off if you've just laid into it hard. My other 06 did that too. Don't forget, yeah, you're making the right. So like if you floor it and then you're like, oh, I don't want to be floored anymore, you're going to be accelerating for another 2 or 3 seconds. I think a tuner fixes that. I can't remember if mine did or not, but yeah, it's kind of neat. All right, floor it all the way, all the way,
Steering wheel, babe.
all the way.
So flimsy.
That's not floored. See what I mean with the accelerator?
Yeah. No, I don't like your steering wheel, babe. It's not. I feel like I'm gonna lose control of it.
Here, I'll hold it for you.
Did you say it's wrong with it again?
It needs a steering box.
Yeah, it feels like a spaghetti noodle.
So what you're saying is I have to reach my foot over and floor it.
Stop it. There's a car in front of us now.
Real quick, while she's driving, I do want to make mention that I did put a Gates heavy-duty green belt on the truck last night, which that was a pain in the ass, but it was the belt squeaking. Don't use the black belts on these trucks. They do not hold up. I've always had squeaking belts in my Cummins until I've run the Gates. Secondly, I don't know why the camera doesn't pick it up. Down there, that little light that lights up this whole thing, it makes a big difference at night. Like, it's so minor, but it makes a difference to the point where like you can see all this, so it's kind of cool. She's afraid to floor it. She'll floor the brakes before she floors the accelerator. If you guys are interested in some fuel savings, go check out Mudflap, link in the description. Also check out, there's a bunch of other stuff down there, so go check any of that stuff out. I'm also double posting on Rumble, so if you guys want to see any of that, go check it out. See you guys in the next video. Stay safe. See ya.